Hey guys, what's up? It's your boy Bmanny, and today I would like to show you how you can use your masteries to essentially do power control. This comes into play a lot in Alliance Quest, somewhat in Alliance War, and we'll get into that in a little bit, and definitely in Arena, especially when you're trying to get over those hump matches, you know, like 10 through 15, where they really put you up against a stacked opponent who doesn't seem to want to use a special. So I'm going to kind of talk to you a little bit about that today. So the three masteries that can really help with that are parry, of course, which let's see here, stuns attackers for up to 2 seconds, and the duration can increase with perfect block. I don't have perfect block, but some champs like Daredevil, Captain America's both have an innate perfect block chance, so their stun times are a little bit longer anyway. And your stupefy, of course, when I inflict stun, it lasts for an additional half second. And this one's the big one, petrify. So when I inflict a stun, I reduce enemy health and power gains by 30% for the duration of the stun. So when I'm hitting them, they're getting 30% less power whenever every time I'm making a contact with them. So I'm going to show you what I'm talking about. I'm already here in versus in the arena, going for Mordo, and what I want to show you is that essentially through parries and only attacking while they're stunned, you can match their power gain pretty much even keel. So when you hit your first special, they're just hitting their first special. I'll show you what I'm talking about. It's also a good way to play Nightcrawlers and Spider-Man in War, at least if they're stunnable. I'm actually outpacing his special right now. So look at that. And he's down. That comes into effect so many times when you're facing, especially that Spider-Man, because he only gets his evade once he lets a special off. So if I can outpace him until I get my special, then boom, when I know I'm pushing him over, I'll go ahead and use my special at that point, and it usually ends a fight. Excuse me. So here with magic, of course we know she gets limbo. And I got smacked a little, that's alright. Now if I had the other mastery that reduces enemy ability triggers by 30% when they're stunned, she has a decent likelihood of not actually proccing a stun. So I know I'll push her over, I'll just go for the kill. Let me show you guys one more quick round, and like I said, this works great in Alliance War. Sometimes people have limber maxed, so you might only get like 2 hits in, but sometimes it's best to keep them underneath that special to keep them from using magic. I approach magic mostly the same way when I can stun them. It's just parry, you know, 1-2 hits, 3 hits if I can, and then kind of just rinse and repeat. So let's see here, we'll just take my last 440s here. Alright, looks good. Yeah, I've already got my first special. He doesn't even have his first. And I know when I'm going to push him over, I just go for it. A lot of times that stuns, but I got my bleed with Beast anyway. So as soon as I know I'm going to go ahead and push him over, I know I'm going to get my special, so then I'll go ahead and use it. I'll show you another two more examples here. That'll wrap up this quick pro tip. This helps tremendously because they'll put you up against Kang team, Thanos team. Sometimes it says easy. I'd rather fight them on hard because they want to use their specials when they're hard. But easy, sometimes they don't really want to use their specials. So you know, I might parry 15, 16 times, only getting 2-3 hits in, 2-3 hits in, and then hopefully, you know, I can let off an SP2 and finish them. But a lot of parries, 2-3 hits, kind of just back out. That was my fault. Going for the kill now. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is how you can sort of control your power's opponent using those masteries I showed you, and keeps them, you know, keeps them in check, and allows you to sort of pace with them and get your specials off. Maybe, you know, a little bit ahead of theirs, or if you're particular champ, whether you're maybe using Vision. Of course, Nebula's out now, only a select few. But anybody that might have the opportunity to power drain, boom, you know, you've already got your special basically the same time they get theirs. And then if you can let off an SP1, especially like Vision, boom, you're taking away their power, adding to your own, and next thing you know, they will never get a special. So this is one way you can sort of counter and deal with Magic's Limbo, at least controlling it to a certain extent. I'll go up here to my Masteries and show you, just to remind myself, I think it's a Pacify. Yeah, that's the Mastery. I've used it a lot before. Right now I'm kind of using those 3 points and something else. Got it in Glass Cannon. But this is a really, you know, interestingly enough, I might take him out of Glass Cannon, put him here and Pacify. I don't know. I've ran it in different times, different scenarios, but it's good. So when your champions inflict stun, of course it reduces the enemy ability triggers by 10%, which can go up to 30. That can include things like Ultron's Regen, Iron Man, and Iron Patriot, and Superior Iron Man, their Arc Overload, Limbo's Magic's Limbo. So there's just a lot of different scenarios where this mastery can come into play too. But yeah, I might have to do that. I might have to. I'll show you my offensive tree. I could take these 3 points here in Glass Cannon and put them in Pacify. We'll just have to see. I'll see how this round of AQ goes. And of course, War, we're all gearing up again. But anyway, thanks for watching today's video. Hope you learned a little bit something about power control using your masteries. And we will see you on the battlefield. Take care.